I'm waiting for that fight. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Is I'm waiting for that fight that's supposed to happen that people kept talking about. And I'm starting to think that they lied to me again. Background holy that wave. BGM music holy that wave. Okay. Uh, so you're telling me that a certain... Oh man, this is bugged worse than I thought. Life Wonders, you gotta fix this. Maybe I can fix it. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh dear. Wait, we're at the final episode already? I'm used to 6 episodes. I guess we never found them, huh? Where did Krampus and the others end up? Well, how about we head for the end? Hey, wait! I want to take a quick photo of this place before we go. You always always beam when you're taking photos, Zerong. You look at everything with such innocent eyes. Huh? Nino Kuni is like a dumping ground for sin and corruption. Personally, the less I see of everything here, the better. Yet you look at everything here with such passion, such fascination, and not simply as a pit of despair. You were like this when you came to the station to take photos and to interview me, too. I would understand if you acted that way toward the special rather than the mundane. You are simply too pure. To everything and everyone, you're too much like of a good kid, Zerong. I wish to know, what does this world look like to you? Oh boy, you got to pop the question. I don't know if I understand the question, but everything looks really bright and shiny to me. Just looking at it makes me so jealous I could cry. And I really want to capture the moment with my camera. You mean to tell me, little Zerong, that I am one of those shining things? Is that jealousy not a cliche to be deployed by one of the filthy old generation such as myself to a youth with a bright future, bursting with possibility? No! I know there's no way I could ever be like you. I don't really get it, but I think that's why I'm jealous of you. I want to be like you, but I know I can't. Good. So I at least want to take a photo that I can hold on to. Could I take a picture, Mr. Daikoku? Just... huh? Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to refuse. There's this old superstition, you see. Perhaps you've heard of it? The folks of the old used to believe that to have your photograph taken was to have your soul taken with it. Oh god, that could be Zerong's sacred artifact? Is that freaking belief? Huh? Down here in Nino Kuni, why, we're nothing but souls. To lose them would be to lose our entire being and vanish. Vanish? You mean like what just happened in there? Precisely. Just like that. I don't know how to call this. Like, you are asking a lot for me to call this. What's up, Zerong? Koku, why'd you say that to him? Just an old joke that's long lost its humor. He didn't find it too funny, that's all. Sorry, Zerong. No, you said exactly what you wanted to say. That's okay. Yeah, let's head back. Huh? This is the place, right? It sure is crowded. It should be the right place. But what in the world happened during the brief time we were away? Oh, welcome back, all. Looks like things went well. Welcome back. I had full faith you'd be able to pull it off. I'm so glad you all made it back safely. Come on inside. You must be tired. What magic did you all work? Oh, you see. This was all thanks to Saratahiko and Mineki. Oh, no need to be so modest. This is all due to your single-minded passion. You learn with incredible speed, too. I'd only set out to teach you some easy ways to deal with possible accidents in the hot spring. You picked up everything so quickly that I ended up teaching you medical knowledge you didn't even need. Really, Zerong? You should be proud that you went with them at all. You went with them at all. It is incredible that such an adventure didn't scare you away. Not everyone would do that, you know. Why, the average person would be wailing and screaming about the afterlife. Yeah. Thanks, Saratahiko. But, what's the matter? You seem so down. Don't tell me you're feeling bad about not winning any glory. That's nothing to worry about. Look at me. I wasn't even there. I've always been like this. Never there when it's truly important. I really am a bit of a joke. I wonder if there's something I can do. When I'm finished wondering, it's all too late. I stick my nose in like this after the fact, making people point and cheer from behind. Just thinking about what it was like before I came to Tokyo makes me want to die from embarrassment. It's like the regrets just stuck to me. It refuses to melt off. What it was like before you came to Tokyo? Yeah. What's the matter, Zerong? What's the matter with Zerong? Is it something I said? He was like this all the way back. I'm a little worried myself. I would like to talk a bit about that, actually. And Mineki, I'd like to hear your opinion as well. No, it's the same hallway we had our little confrontation in. So, Mineki, am I off the suspect list yet? How long are you going to hold that over me? I've said it once and I'll say it again. I'm very sorry for what I did. A simple joke, that's all. We're going to delve into a heavy topic, so I wanted to break the ice a little. It's about Zerong, isn't it? And that this is a collision and it's his fault. Even though he doesn't know it. I see what you're leading up to. You think it's strange that Zerong can use those flames with his own rule, right? what game me doesn't realize. As far as we know, everyone in this space has been stripped of their roles and rules. That's why none of us can use our sacred artifacts. We do know of a way around it, though. Looks like we can use borrowed power. Much like how Horyuo Kanmui's flame powers are borrowed from Zerong. I don't think we'd be able to just use any borrowed power, though. I can hardly imagine being able to use your sword, for instance. The power likely has to be conferred permanently and wholeheartedly, or the user has to resign themselves to the idea that it was never theirs to begin with, No, that's not what's important. If it were, we'd have to wonder who Zerong got his flame roll from, right? Now, Hideki, I do believe I see what you're leading into. Well, I cannot follow this at all. You're talking about Zerong, but what are you trying to say about him? Something that it's gonna come back to bite us in the ass in a minute. What? Come on. If you're going to keep quiet, then why say anything to begin with? Very well. Let's get into it. Behind all of this might be Zerong. Well, what are you talking about? That makes no sense. There's simply no way. Let's take it from the top. Everyone who has attacked us so far has done so with borrowed power, something someone else has given them. We can imagine then that they were given these powers by the one pulling the strings, right? No problem so far? Tell when the others were like that. They didn't use their own rules. Rules and roles come as a set. No one can survive after imparting theirs to another. So you're saying Shino can't come back? Sorry, I just foreshadowed and spoiled something. For those that haven't seen it. That set is living itself, you see. Especially for those who have formed contracts with the app. That's just how it is. Which means the roles and rules our culprit passed out have to have been stolen from others. We can assume then that they have the power to steal rules and roles and then transfer them elsewhere. It may not even be transfer, but duplication, the ability to create an illusory double rather close to the original. Of course, we needn't get bogged down in the fine details. After all, we've seen this power at work before our very eyes, haven't we? Wait, you mean Zerong lent his power to Horyuo Kanmui? Then, what about in Enma's palace? Krampus and the others up and vanished. How do we explain that? I don't have a clear answer for you there. Not yet, anyway. It did look, to my eyes, like they were sucked into Zerong's camera, though. It's likely that his camera is a sacred artifact, and that it absorbs rules and roles. Those three had their new rules and roles given to them, stripped away again, and thus vanished. See, back in Tokyo, I looked into what became of my students after Awakage attacked them. They were quite literally empty. It It was like everything had been plucked out of them, leaving them hollow. That's not what happens to people when they die. Not normally. Something is always left behind, even if it's just a speck. When ages passed, when photographs were new, the superstitious believed that they had their picture taken was to have your picture taken was to lose your soul. Many such superstitions and urban legends survive to this day, do they not? So our theory, oh dear. No way. There has to be some kind of mistake. Even if Zerong had that sort of power, it does not mean he's responsible for all of this. Look at how young he is, too. What kind of madman would look at him as a criminal mastermind? No matter what kind of power he's got, the poor kid probably doesn't under... Oh, boy. When you're talking about kids... Honestly, when you're talking about kids, they're not too far around the corner. I'm not saying Zerong did this willingly. I don't think he did. Even if the scale we're witnessing is unheard of, it's common for rules to unconsciously manifest themselves and run wild. Hey, wait a second. If this is all Zerong's rule, won't turning off the app solve it all? Well, there have been cases in Tokyo where one's rule remains active even outside of battle zones. Oh no. Take the teleportation abilities members of certain world have, or artificially constructed battle zones, for instance. Since we do not know what exactly will nullify his power, we cannot imagine that idea has much chance of working. Hey! Can't we just pretend not to know any of this and go back to Tokyo? Can we not have our happy ending? If the poor lad knew this, his heart would simply break. I bet you he's right around the corner, overhearing every last bit of this. I bet you he's right around the corner, because that's how kids are. I'd love to, believe me, but I think we should let him know, to stop this from happening again in the future. Little by little, as gently as we can, to ease the shock he might feel. I think it's too late for that. He already knows. Yep. I think it's too late for that. Like I said, when you're talking about kids, especially in a negative light, they tend to overhear. He heard us. Was he crying? Oh no, I don't know how much of it he heard, but this wasn't how I wanted him to find out. I'm worried about the poor kid. Come on, let's hurry after him. just be better for everyone if I just disappeared? Oh, no. Listen to yourself, Zerong. What good would that do? We would all cry if you vanished on us. Please, I beg of you, don't talk like that. It's too much. He's right. Let's go home together. Everyone's waiting for you in Tokyo. Stay away from me! I can't go back. I don't have anywhere to go back to. It's not like I was even so wrong to begin with. Wait, what? What do you mean by... See, I finally remembered. I remembered everything. I remember what I came to Tokyo for and what I wanted. I had nothing. Not a thing to call my own. God damn. I had no body, no real self or mind. I was mostly just light and nothing more. My body, my name, I stole it all from the real Zerong. I ain't coming in here. I kinda already knew. I just wanted him to explain it. I came to Tokyo as little more than a splash of color with no consciousness. That's when I found Zerong, who had also just shown up. I absorbed him with that power you were talking about and took his place. Zerong, you've got to calm down. We can't get to him. Huh? Why is that kid standing in the middle of the street crying? What happened? The kid's crying up a storm. Reckon he'll like one of the treats I've got on me? What the hell? This kid's a monster! Stay away from him! Oh no. This is bad. He's completely lost control of his absorption rule. His body can't handle absorbing that much power all at once. We have to save him quick! I don't know. Well, that's a way to break the ice. Oh, thanks for watching my back like this. I've never really had this experience before, so my heart's kind of racing. No need to mind it, friend. I could not have gotten through this trial without you, so you have more than earned it. So, there's a newly made AR that basically talks about this scene. I don't know about that. I couldn't have done it without all of you. I really wanted to protect everyone, and, well, that made me able to face my trauma a little bit. If I had been on my own, I'm sure I would have just been shaking in my boots or crying a puddle on the floor or something. You know, there was a member of my house who spoke the same way and left to go on a journey. Okay, I'm interested. All alone, no less. The time had simply come. Really? I'm the one who should be thanking you. Seeing you fighting so hard up close was really something. I was pretty impressed, you know, that someone could work and fight so hard for other people. Impressed, you say? I'm afraid I'm not very worthy of your appreciation. Huh? In the past, I had taken many children Unraveling. I brought them up as mighty heroes and sent them to their deaths. To their deaths? I could have let at least one escape, but I did not. It is as though I killed them all with my own hands. I do not think anything could take this sin away as long as I live. No matter what I do, that is why. Wait, as long as you live? But we're all dead here, right? So, can you still say that? Huh? I also have a past I'm not proud of. I'm guilty of running away when I was needed most. So I know it's not really my place to say this, but if you can't be forgiven even after death, if you can't bear to forgive yourself, then tell me, just when is that children you love so much, the ones in your memories? When will they get to smile again? Sorry, I was kind of on my high horse there. I think we feel the same way, though. So I want you to... An explosion. Did something happen? Let's hurry. It came from outside the inn. Without getting dressed. You can now. No, Zerong, he's... What is going on here? Our poor inn guests have begun disappearing. Look at Zhurong. What happened to him? I'll give you the details later. We have to focus on saving Zerong as quickly as possible. Please, I beg of you, someone, lend me your power. Lend it to me so that I can save Zerong. Very well, then. If you insist, it shall be as you wish. Are my ears playing tricks on me? Daikoku helping with no compensation? You have no ulterior motives, don't you? You have ulterior motives, don't you? Sounds like you understand me well. Quite right about that. With one exception, I cast away everything that was once mine. I went through countless trials in Ninokuni, starting with running a bathhouse to clean my ancestors' hair. At the end of it all, Lord Susanoo gave me the name Okunoyushi, Lord of the Great Land, and the rule and role to fit. I cast that on the side as well. But what? Yet what remains in me, that is mine, is what came after that. The memory of humiliation, filthy defeat. Everything else, however, matters not to me. After all, none of it is mine. Little innocent Zerong told me that he was jealous of the crime of my soul and its corruption. He lauded it as that which defines me. To lead him to a suffering would be to lose the pride of being myself. Everything but your humiliation. Wait, you're just doing it for yourself? Indeed. As a selfish man, I only act for myself. Saratahiko. No, Saratahiko no Mikoto, servant of the Kuniyushi, king of the Kunitsukami, the gods of the land. In ages past, we Kunitsukami fought the Tenjin, lost and ceded the surface to them. That is when you appeared at the end of the Kuniyushi. You stepped forth to guide the Tenjin to the throne where Kuniyushi had lost. Everyone mocked you. Everyone saw you as a shameless traitor. Yet Kuniyushi knew. He knew that you brought a clean end to the Kunitsukami's defeat. What would have happened had you not done what you did? The shameful defeat would have dragged on. The humiliation of the surface made all of it worse. Guiding the victors to where they needed to go, including the aftermath of the Kunitsukami's defeat. As you know, the great Kuniyushi holds no resentment for those who do not deserve it. You did well bringing the Kuniyuzuri to an end, Saratahiko, and I applaud your efforts. My lord Kuniyushi! It's not Kuniyushi who stands before you. He is just a man who has left his old name behind. A man named Daigo. Standing here now, though, I hereby borrow his great power, which shone beneath the heavens. I shall aid that which he loved. Come, brethren, to battle! You've got it. Let's do this, everyone! We're saving Zerong!
この手を取っていいか、英雄。俺を共に行かせてくれるか。止められは。
こうしてあなたと一緒に行くのか。僕は嬉しく誇らしいです。極楽い。
熱に任せてこの身を踊らせ、高ぶるままに共におる。
汚れたものだな。見えてるって。やれ
や
れ。くらいな。そろそろ全てのベールを剥がそう。 私の地獄の暑さはどうかな。耐える君の姿がいい。水の汚れ先に上がらせても。かゆいところはねえですか。ありがとう。ロールはリーじゃルールありだな。我が名において貝を洗えば泡を吹く。水面ではじけて命輝く。水の泡だ。やれやれ。もう出ちゃうんですか。もうあと少しだけ。こうしているのはダメですか。
Yeah, I gotta say it was. Okay, we get it. That was like light. Light existing in the outer space of another world. The world of the old ones. Since I would absorb any color around me and take on their shine, some would call me the color out of space. The colors were never mine, though. They were always something I had absorbed from someone or something else. I simply floated in the dark of space, hearing carols sung to the king from afar. I was a being of instinct whose only desire was to absorb the colors of that which was around me. The realization that this existence was a lonely one came to me when I realized I crossed the rainbow bridge. I ended up in Tokyo somehow, and the first person I encountered had a beautiful rainbow-colored glow to them. They noticed me. I felt and reached out. Then, before I knew it, it was just me. Looking back, I think that's when I absorbed Zerong. It was the first time I had my own name. I started to believe that I was Zerong. I kept on absorbing colors so vibrant and vigorous, mixing hues of horror until I grew black as can be. I'm sure I've done things I can never make up for. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Zerong. I'll disappear. I'll make it all right with my annihilation. So, believe me when I say I'm sorry. No. I mean... I'm still here. I want to disappear. Why can't I? What do I do? How do I give it all back to Zerong? I want to give Zerong his roll back, his life back, like I did for all the others. Except he just won't come out of me. Why? Why? I can hear Zerong screaming. It's coming directly into my head. Zerong, I heard the name of a transient pin god before. A heavenly aurora that reflects its surroundings, taking on any color given ethereal form. Yet a transient is from the world of the old ones, known as the color outer space. It's being imperceptible to the human eye, and its rule is set to allow it to absorb the visible light around it. The two are the same beings, worshipped in different worlds. That has to be why they're drawn together and became one. They say the old one transients had the ability to teleport as they will, unbound by the battle zones of the app. Take Narapathet, for instance. Why him? He has the ability to appear in a multitude of incarnations, all in one spot. The color out of space might have pulled off something similar. We theorized that it appeared from the shadow of countless folks all over Tokyo and absorbed their essences. That would explain why this current ordeal is so different from a world collision. I'd like to add here that this Awakage man, who is making nothing but trouble for Nino Karasukuni, had been linked to me for some reason by a certain someone. Yet despite suspicions, I was the one behind our present plight. It's thanks to me that we have a way out. Tell me then, Dr. Maneki, how does it feel? Oh, incoming! Here comes the attack. Watch out, my hero. Come forth, blazing wheels of flame! What? My flaming wheels? They're gone! I have to stop Zerong from going even more berserk! Take this! Serpents of blazing turquoise! Nothing's working! What are we supposed to do? Tahiko! Even after all is said and done, you never really know if it's impossible to make amends for your actions. I was in the same boat. My heart only knew peace after I came here, after I fell into hell. It made me realize that as long as I keep on being myself, there's no telling what the future holds, good or ill. So what sense does it make for me to find redemption while you find none? So what if you aren't the original Panda Boy? What does it matter? To me, you're the only Zerong I've ever known. Yeah. You might not have been at first, but you're Zerong too, aren't you? haven't shown me the issue of the paper you were working on yet, Zerong. You were going to share the wonder of our guild with the audience, were you not? You're not the only one who stumbled and messed up. You desire to live just as much as anyone else. Color out of space? Hear me out. You made me mostly invisible, yes, and hidden from the human eye. But not from my eye. Not from this clairvoyance I borrowed from another. What I see is how similar you and Zerong inside you are. And you and the Zerong inside you are. Nearly inseparable. So, indeed, the boy is smiling, laughing. As amazing as Zerong was in your eyes, you are just as amazing in his. Huh? Listen, color out of space. You and Zerong are two halves of the same whole. If you were from the same world, all would see you as the same being. Yet with the wall of worlds between you were split in twain into different existences. But I'm not Zerong! Zerong, he's different from me! What should I do? What should I do? Sure, if you stop needing me. What? Maybe one of these days your wish will be answered. Then it'll be time to say goodbye to yourself. Zerong, I'm in the same boat as you. The soul is but a heartfelt desire, housed in a borrowed vessel. A frame wearing the shadow of a transient daikoku. The man merged and melded with a kuniyushi of old. Now, how I shudder to speak of what comes next. Surely I do. But listen. When that heartfelt desire of mine is finally granted, I am certain daikoku will at last wave me goodbye. Because what daikoku is to me is what Zerong is to you. Zerong will remain within you, nigh inseparable, until the day you can wave him farewell with a smile. On both my pride and obsession, which have driven me thus far, do I swear this to you, Zerong. To think that even in such a far-flung future, Saratahiko, that I am still in your heart. I will not ask what happens to me in the times to come, but I will continue on with the same energy I always have. So I look forward, Saratahiko, to the day in the future when we may meet again. Master Huramuchi! Allow me then, Zerong, to say this. I thank you for allowing me to be introduced to everyone. Meeting them has been wonderful. Did you hear all that, Zerong? Those are our messages to you, and to you alone. Got through to you. And please, Zerong, answer us. Come on. We love you, Zerong. Please, everyone, save me. Help me. I want to go back to Tokyo with Zerong. I want to be with him, with you, until the day I can truly become myself. Well said. Leave it to us. We're bringing you back home. Granted, your power is key here. Would you use your rule of rending in the spot I point out? You got it. I'll let it slide this once, but how do you know anyway? let's just say I'm a little well informed. Nothing to get too hung up on. Alright, let's get to it. The rest of us will clear a path for you, Brandon. Zerong, I will save you with this power you've lent me once again. Brandon, ride on this serpent. Don't worry. I don't think it'll bite. Probably. Leave this to me. There's not one thing I excel at. It's cleaning up after people. Zara Tabiko Nora Aramitova. Restless mind monkey. Goodness! You said you'd be able to clean up better if you could use your power. You certainly weren't kidding. Master Orobuchi, you saw that. What did I tell you? Thanks, Saratiko. I'll reward you later. What do you mean, reward? When did you get any position to reward me? Your eyes on me, Orobuchi. This is how you properly use the bow. Knowledge you will need in time. Oh, of course, but For in time, you will go where neither Saratiko nor Kuniyushi have been. Dr. Maneki, is this the place? Yep, you got it. Bring your sword down as hard as you can. Alright. Roll the Wanderer, roll Frenzy. Come forth, boundless tail! Huh? You're all... Oh, I'm so sorry. I did such terrible things to you all. Oh, come now, Zerong. That's not right. You got a better line to wrap... You've got a better line to wrap things up with, don't you? Oh, right. Thanks for saving me, everyone. And, I'm back. I'm so glad you're okay, Zerong. Really am. Your face is all covered in tears, Zanado. Need some tissue? Last dip in the spring, huh? I'll really miss it. Not really. Let me enjoy my last dip. Huh? Hey, there's something I want to talk about. Are you free? Alright. Alright. Okay, but, call me bro? Thanks, bro. I might regret this. Yeah, I'm regretting it. Whoa, these bubbles are so cool. I've never seen a hot spring like this before. Oops, right. I wanted to talk to you about something. I heard that you've got other people in your body, like me and Chief Daikoku do. Is that true? Who told you that? Well, apparently. Well, since you know my secret. Huh? Oh, wait! What's gonna happen to me? Well, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but I was wondering if you got worried sometimes, you know? Like, you know, how I love cameras and stuff. Well, I wonder if it's really me that's doing the liking, you know? Oh, God. Not this question again. I was pretty worried at first. The people who knew me well, they were all people I didn't know. On the other hand, I took on all of Zerong's memories and started living as him. So why am I different from you? Do you have something else mixed in there? Like, if I hadn't absorbed him, would the real Zerong have done the same stuff that I did? Had I taken over someone other than Zerong, would I have ended up a totally different person? You're thinking about this too hard. There are no what ifs. All there is who you are right now. People call you Zerong, and you've got us, your friends. Shouldn't that be enough? You know, you're right. Everyone does call me Zerong. Like, for now, that's okay. I want to tell Zerong I'm sorry sometime. Or, well, before that, I want to actually talk with him. You mean, I'll cheer you on. Thanks, bro. I'll do my best. I want to go somewhere with everyone again. It doesn't have to be too far away, though. Think you can come with me? Huh. Well, I'll go with you. I think I want to go to Saratahiko's bathhouse with everyone. Oh, and after that, we could, like... Oh, I'm feeling kinda sleepy. Oh, you. Can't let him sleep in the water. Guess I'll put him to bed. I love you. I love you all. Well, I've seen most of the transients here back in the land of the living with this bow of mine. I've sent most of the transients here back to the land of the living with this bow of mine. The space has gotten awfully unstable, and its hold has weakened. If we leave, we should end up back where we belong. What I meant to say, Onamuchi, is that this is your last chance to speak with me. Onamuchi, I will entrust this bow to you. Will you take on the job of sending us back home? I am honored to accept this task, but are you sure about giving me something so valuable? Well, it isn't something I need anymore. For the man you're about to become, however, I can think of nothing more appropriate. Make sure to keep your wits about you and don't make the same mistakes I did, for my sake, of course. If you start to feel like you cannot go on or face the trials that assail you, simply remember how driven and obsessed I am in life. Farewell, Saratahika. I am glad to have met you. Hopefully we will meet again, though if we do, I am sure it will be in the Tokyo of my future. Wait, who said that? Mineki, thank you for all that you've taught me. Everyone else too. Please keep well. Master Onamuchi, I'll do my best back in Tokyo, and one day I will open my own splendid bathhouse. If you ever find yourself in Tokyo, make sure you come visit. I certainly will. I have nothing but faith you will make a wonderful bathhouse. Hey, let's all take a nice photo together and leave it with Onamuchi. In that case, how about you lend him your camera and have him take the photo? He'd just be borrowing it, of course. The camera is still yours, know what I mean? A photo? Sure. Line up and I'll snap you a shot. Okay, ready? Say cheese! Give me that. Give me that. I was like, give me that. Give me that too. Oh, Chief Daikoku! Chief Daikoku! My, Chief Daikoku, it's not every day I see you chuckling at a photograph. Indeed. Sorry for the sight. I was simply remembering some past trifle. I would love to hear about it. If, that is, you don't mind speaking about your past. You know, perhaps I will tell you one day. When this moment has decidedly become the past. Glad we saved him.